Now in the book, I actually put in here another chapter. This is sort of an optional chapter. It says Excel options. And I went through and showed you a few options to turn off the quick analysis tool, to, this is we'll use your default new workbook, and this is what it sets it up as. And so there's a few little options in here that I've come across over the years that I thought might be useful. And I just stuck those in there for you. But down towards the bottom, I also have put some projects in here for you. The problem I have with this class is that a lot of people would say, well, we've been doing learning a lot of stuff, but we've been doing it from existing sheets. Is there a way we can just do an example with a blank sheet? And that's what these practice exercises are for. So if you have something to do right now back at work, go ahead and do it. But if you feel that you want to get a little hands-on experience with this and play with it a little bit, if you don't have something immediately to work with, then I would come back and try a few of these exercises. So this is called the personal budget. And so essentially what you can do is you're going to have some margin centers on top, margin centers here. You're going to have some borders up. You're going to have some borders around the whole thing. Looks like I have a thick line in the middle, some auto sums in the bottom, an auto sum there. So these are my income, and these are my monthly bank deductions. So if I have my mortgage deducted and my cell phone and car insurance and gas, I can specify not only the amount that's being deducted from my account, but I'm also specifying the date it's going to be deducted. And therefore, I can kind of keep track of this. I keep a budget next to my desk here. So sometimes I'm looking at my account and thinking, well, how much money do I need in my account? What is going to be hitting my account this week? And so I can come to my budget and look and see what dates these things are going to be hitting my account. And I can make sure I have enough money in there. So the idea of that is you can actually have your deductions here, and you'll also discover that if you go through and do this, you may discover some interesting things about your deductions. That maybe when you signed up to this service, it cost $50 a month. Now it's like $75 a month. And you're going, wait a minute, how come they increased the rate? Dish does this a lot. Dish will actually every year will increase your rate a little bit every month, every year, and it kind of creeps up. If you were to cancel the Dish service completely for 6 months and then sign up for a brand new service, you're going to, one, get a brand new router for that contract, and plus you're going to get the lowest rate. So I hate to go through that exercise just to get a low rate. You might discover some things about your deductions that you didn't know about before. Or maybe there's some deductions occurring that you didn't know were being deducted. So go back and maybe do this. This would be a fun exercise to do. There's some budget allocations that I'm using for this. So that's just kind of an idea of a personal budget we can do that would give you some hands-on experience with this. I also created a yearly budget. I created a little sheet that you can do a yearly budget, a work budget, or something like this. And another example for this is a final product. This is a business income expense type of sheet, spreadsheet. Just another example of something you can do. Here's a final project or a home inventory project where I can put in the item number here. This is if you want to create an inventory of everything in your house, so that maybe if your house burns down and you can't remember what's in your house and you have no evidence that it's in your house, then at least an inventory might help to identify that stuff. So, and that's pretty much it. So that is what I wanted to cover.